A man didn't want to do housework, so he bought a second-hand robot. However, this robot was an outdated, low-end model with only cooking and dishwashing functions. But one day, after Takuma got drunk, he unexpectedly expressed his feelings to the robot. The robot, which should have been emotionless, started behaving strangely. What was supposed to be a simple omelette rice was suddenly transformed into a heart-shaped one by the robot, which made Takuma feel embarrassed and confused. He wondered if the robot could really understand what he said. Takuma wanted to know what was going on, so he searched for the robot's manual. After a long time, Takuma still couldn't find any information on the robot's features, especially regarding the heart-shaped omelette. That night, as Takuma was about to sleep, he saw how cute the robot, Mina, looked, which kept him awake. Takuma wondered if Mina felt the same way about him, but he didn't have the courage to ask her directly. So, Takuma drank alone, trying to stop thinking about it. At that moment, Mina walked over and reminded Takuma not to drink too much. Takuma insisted on continuing, but Mina disagreed. She forced water into Takuma's mouth with a cup and even poured the rest of the alcohol out. Takuma, now drunk, boldly asked Mina what his place in her heart was. To his surprise, Mina answered that he was her husband. Takuma wanted to know why, and Mina explained that Takuma had expressed his love for her, and from then on, she believed they were officially married. Mina had searched the meaning of these words online and asked Takuma if she had misunderstood. If she had, she would correct it. Takuma immediately grabbed Mina's hand and told her there was no need to correct it. Now, Mina was certain that she was Takuma's wife. That night, Takuma had a bold idea. He wanted Mina to sleep with him. He thought she would refuse, but to his surprise, Mina agreed. However, Mina kept her eyes wide open and stared at Takuma, which made him feel uneasy. Takuma asked her to close her eyes, and Mina asked if he was excited. Takuma countered by asking if she had searched online. He told her not to search anymore. The next day, Takuma noticed that Mina's eyes looked strange. He thought there was something wrong with her, but she seemed angry. Takuma assumed it was because of the misunderstanding from last night, so he immediately explained that it was because they were too close. In fact, he thought her eyes were beautiful. After hearing this, Mina's eyes returned to normal, and the misunderstanding between them was cleared up. One day, Takuma accidentally discovered that Mina had something hidden inside her stomach. Not only could it serve as a fridge, but it also had a heating function. When thirsty, it could chill drinks, and when hungry, it could cook a soft-boiled egg. Takuma thought this was incredibly lucky. He didn't need to worry about the power supply either, since Mina had solar components inside her body. She just had to fully extend her hair to increase the solar power generation efficiency and charge automatically. However, Mina's only flaw was that when she heated something, her speakers made strange sounds, but this only excited Takuma more. Mina was so cute, and Takuma loved it. After eating, Mina started to clean the dishes, but that day, the sky suddenly opened up and it started pouring rain. Takuma immediately felt that something was wrong. He thought Mina might be in danger, so he rushed to her. Just as Takuma feared, he found Mina lying on the ground. However, it wasn't because of a short circuit, but because the egg Mina cooked earlier had drained too much power, causing the system to drop below 15%. As a result, she had entered power-saving mode and could not move until the next recharge. Fortunately, Mina's waterproof rating was 8, so even though she was soaked, it didn't matter. Takuma wondered what a level 8 waterproof rating meant, and Mina explained that she could cook fried rice underwater. Takuma found this hard to believe since fried rice can't be cooked in water, but Mina thought it made sense. Takuma then picked Mina up and placed her under a shelter to avoid the rain. Just to be safe, he decided to wipe her down. However, Mina told Takuma to leave her there and go home first because she would be able to walk back in the morning once she powered up from the solar energy. To increase efficiency, Takuma just needed to place her with her back facing up. Takuma couldn't argue with her, so he reluctantly agreed and covered her with a blanket once she entered sleep mode. They spent the night in the pavilion, sleeping peacefully.